Porsche is a German luxury car manufacturer that has been around since 1931. Known for its iconic sports cars, Porsche is one of the most recognizable brands in the world of automotive engineering. Its history is a testament to its commitment to producing the highest quality cars for the most discerning drivers. In this video, we will discuss the various models that Porsche offers and what makes them special. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for our future updates. Models. Porsche offers a wide range of models, from the iconic 911 to the practical Macan. Each model has its unique characteristics and features that make it stand out from the rest. Let's take a closer look at some of Porsche's most popular models. Carrera 4S. Built for speed and acceleration, the Carrera 4S was an instant classic since its inception. The Carrera 4S doesn't appear to be very different from the standard 911 Carrera at first. However, upon further inspection, one will find the 4S has all-wheel drive, an increased horsepower/torque output, and a redesigned rear end. The 4S retains the classic Carrera styling, just with a few modifications from the factory, making it more competitive. When the 996 body style created its 4S model, it was only a few hundredths of a second slower than the current V8 Ferrari 360 Modena. Very impressive for a significantly cheaper vehicle. Porsche 356. Every legend has a beginning, and the 356 is Porsche's. The Porsche 356 was the first of many of Porsche's creators, Ferdinand Porsche, visions. Its outstanding visuals blow away many spectators now, just as it had back in the early 50s and 60s. For the time, the 356 was one of the fastest and sleekest cars on the market, and propelled Porsche into the fame and glory it now has. It could both race on Sundays and take the wife to the store in the same day, exactly as Mr. Porsche had hoped. 911 GT3 RS. There isn't much that can challenge the likes of Ferrari's V8 models and McLaren sports cars, except for the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. With the newer versions, like the 991 or 992, posting figures of around 520 horsepower and a 0 to 60 of just 3 seconds, it's no wonder why the GT3 RS has been smashing Nürburgring Nordschleife lap records like nobody's business. With the GT3 RS, Porsche is taking the fight to popular competitors like Ferrari, Lamborghini, and McLaren for a fraction of the price, in comparison to other hypercars, that is. Porsche 959. Once again, Porsche was dead set on beating its rivals. This time, the rival was Ferrari. More specifically, the Ferrari F40, and Porsche had just the answer to it, the 959. The 959 was the closest car to match the might of the legendary F40 during its prime, and show that the Ferrari wasn't untouchable. Now the 959 can still be bought, just not new, obviously. Although you're going to have to do some serious digging and have a lot of spare change, because the average 959 goes for at least $1 million. It would be well worth it, though, to have such a classic in your roster. Porsche 917. The supposed predecessor to the Porsche 918, the Le Mans winning Porsche 917. Unlike many of the other vehicles on this list, the 917 was primarily a race car, rather than a road purpose vehicle. However, Porsche did make a few street-legal 917s for a small selection of special customers. The 917 is one of the most decorated cars in all of motorsports, winning countless races throughout its time on track. Even the famous 24 Hours of Le Mans in 1970 and 1971. If you're lucky enough to find one for sale, the Porsche 917 is considered by many to be priceless, although a few have sold for over $14 million. Carrera GT. The Carrera GT is the textbook definition of a widowmaker. It was the car that Paul Walker was in during his fatal crash in 2013, and is an unrelenting monster. With a one-of-a-kind Porsche V10, the Carrera GT seems like a race car that managed to sneak past the DMV to even get allowed on the road. Porsche says the Carrera GT is not for everyone, which proves to be true for many celebrities like Tiger Woods, who said that the car was too much for him, according to a Jalopnik article on the matter. Regardless, the savagery, skill required to pilot, an amazing V10 noise is what make the Carrera GT one of the coolest Porsches ever made. Porsche 911. If you call yourself a car enthusiast, then you must have heard of the Porsche 911. And how could you not? The 911 is one of the most popular and prolific sports cars in history, having built and sold over 1 million different 911s of all types of specific models throughout the years. After multiple decades, the 911 still closely resembles its original design, which, at the time, was revolutionary. Nobody had thought of a mid-engine flat-six in such a small body, but the 911's victories on track and countless sales proved to everyone that it wasn't only possible, but optimal. Special features. Porsche cars are known for their exceptional performance and handling, but what sets them apart from the competition is their advanced technology features. Let's take a closer look at some of the special features that make Porsche cars unique. Porsche Communication Management. Porsche Communication Management PCM models. It features a high-resolution touchscreen display, Bluetooth connectivity, and satellite radio. The PCM system also allows drivers to control various car functions, including climate control and suspension settings. Porsche Active Suspension Management. Porsche Active Suspension Management. This allows the car to handle better in all driving conditions and provides a more comfortable ride for passengers. That brings us to the end of this video. If you love similar content like this, take a look at my other videos. And if you like it, please smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. See you in the next video.